guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tina. Today's video we are going to be talking about the new hard candy palette that just came out, but please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would really love that, and the bell right next to it. That way you can get notifications on my next videos. I do a lot of beauty reviews, tutorials, and a lot of beauty related videos, so definitely check out my past videos and let's be friends. Alright, so hard candy came out with a new palette that is called Look Pro Matte Eyeshadow Pro Palette. That's a mouthful. But I got this at my local Walmart for $10. And this is what the packaging looks like. As you can see, you have this hard candy lettering going on here. And you have these little studs, but it's not pointy at all, so it's fine. And then it's see-through, so you can see what is inside this palette. And in the back you have the directions of how you can use this palette, and then diagrams in here of different types of looks as well. So if you don't know on how to use this palette, you can definitely reference to the back as well. So this particular palette has talc and mica in it. Those are the top two ingredients, and it is also made in China. So when you open this, this is what it looks like. The packaging is actually a nice thick plastic, and it isn't bad at all. It's very sturdy, so I really like the packaging. But this is what the palette looks like. As you can see, you are getting 15 beautiful matte eyeshadows in here, and you are also getting 2 dual-ended eyeshadow brushes in here. They are kind of mini. Let's start with this one. So this one, you can use this for blending, and this one is for packing. So as you can see, it's kind of like a concealer brush. And then with this one, you can definitely use this for cut crease if you want to do a cut crease, or use this to smoke out your lower lash line. And this one is a little bit hard. I don't know what this is, but they're not really my top pick brushes, so I'm probably just gonna put that aside. But again, you are getting 15 matte eyeshadows in this palette, and to be honest with you, I didn't really expect much for $10 and 15 eyeshadows. I just didn't really think that it would perform as good as it did on my eyes, and this is what I'm wearing today. So what I did was I took this color here, this cream color, and I applied that all over my lids to give me a nice base, and then I applied this on my brow bone shade to just give me a highlight. And then I went ahead and took this color right here and I put that in my crease area, and then I built it up with this nice brown color here. And then I went ahead and grabbed this red color and challenged myself a little bit just to see what this is gonna look like on my eyelids, and it actually looked really nice. And then I went ahead and got this dark color here, and then I applied that on my outer V area, and then I went ahead and took this color and then I applied that in my inner lid area. So that's what you see, and then I just smoked my lower lash line with this color right here. So as you can see, this is what the eyeshadows look like on my eyelids. I've never really tried hard candy eyeshadows before, so when I tried this, I was absolutely impressed by the fact that they blended really nicely. When you swatch them with your fingers, it doesn't swatch really nicely, but when you apply them on your lids, that's when you actually see the pigmentation. So this row up here are your nice brow bone shades, which I really do appreciate that they have included that. However, I feel like they are so close in color that when they're on your lid, you can't really tell, you know what I mean? Because it's so light that you really can't tell what color they are, if they have a hint of pink or they have a hint of yellow in them. So it's just gonna blend that as a bone shade, you know what I mean? And then this row right here are your medium colors. I absolutely love these 4 colors right here. These 4 brown colors. They are really nice. They're great for really building those colors. The only one thing that I noticed is that this blue shade right here is a little bit chalky, but other than that, I'm probably not going to use this anyway. I'll probably use most of these colors but this. So moving on to the darker shades. The darker shades are actually not as bad as I thought that it was going to be. This shade right here didn't really show up that well on my skin tone. I mean, it was great for giving me that nice darker corner on my outer lid. I had to work a little bit harder to get that color to show up. Also, this shade right here surprised me because when I swatched it, it was very, very chalky. But when I applied it on my lid, it blended really, really nicely. This dark purple color right here is also chalky when you swatch it with your fingers. But when you apply this with a brush, it sets in really, really nicely on your lids. So I really, really like it. And I also noticed that these darker shades have a little bit of grit in them. And you kind of have to work a little bit harder to get those colors. But it's nothing too bad where you can't really get it to work. So looking at this palette, it kind of reminded me of the Meet Matrimony from the Balm. So as you can see, there are similarities in colors here, especially that red shade and that purple shade, that brown shade right there. Kind of mimics some of the colors. So I did swatch them side by side for you so you can see what it looks like. If you're thinking of getting this palette, I would absolutely navigate you to this one. You would probably love it as much as I love this, just because there are similar colors in here already. And if you are somebody that is in the market for a palette that is everyday, not too shimmery, you just want a nice matte palette, this would be something that I would definitely navigate you to. It is an absolutely amazing price. It's a drugstore product and it's only $10 for 15 eyeshadows. Alright guys, I hope that I was helpful. What are you guys' thoughts? Let me know down in the comment section and I will see you guys again in my next video. I love you all. Bye!